Carnalis have gotten the message that the Saints are here to stay. Tag up their refinery. I want those bitches to see our sign wherever they look.
Alrighty. This is take 2 of this here mission. And it's easier to do this one on foot, and it is really a lot easier to do it if you have followers, which I happen to already have anyway. So, I like to just do a little bit of talking about how I do the missions, which is basically simply put... Ooh, wait. Yes. Okay. So basically, what I do is I go to the mission, hit record, then I start the mission, because it sometimes takes a few seconds for it to start recording. And then I just record, and I have a separate program, Audacity, and yes, I had to go and look at the name, in order to record my voice, which either due to my voice or due to my microphone or just due to the way that recording works, I have to then crank up by 20 decibels. If I'm being really quiet, like it's late at night, I don't want to be as loud as this. Is basically a somewhat projecting, not total projecting. It's not like I'm doing the Royal Canterlot voice or whatever, but a bit of projecting. Enough for a small audience to hear with ease. Is actually more like this, except for not so deep. But so I talk at a loud but still comfortable level. So I just... Idiot! Fire! It's contagious. So then I record, crank up by 20 decibels, export, video automatically saves when it's done, the video of the gameplay that is. And so then I go and... okay. And so I use the program, ArcSoft, that I use to record the game, to put together the game video and the audio video, and that 5AN thing is something that I had already had, though not on this computer. I had made it for 5 Awesome Nerd Fighters, which, if you know about that, then you are in this stuff, and you are in this deep, because that lasted about 2 weeks before someone took it down and only had a couple of videos on it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Could you imagine if I made the Let's Plays as like a weekly video thing? So I upload a couple of videos a week, like come on, live, good. Phew. So I'll go a couple of days without uploading a video because I am recording them, and then it's like I record them, leave them as audio and video files. Of course, the video file has the game audio in it, but nevertheless, that is just how I label them for ease of use. And then I go in, and then when I... So I'm usually watching some like YouTube videos or videos on my computer or whatever, like The Walking Dead, except for something louder than that. For a while I was doing Sabrina the Teenage Witch, because I had that on my computer. So I'm just watching something. Yeah, that's not distracting at all. So I will go and like, poor guy, watch the video and cut out the audio when need be, so that I can listen and adjust the audio on here. So then my voice actually manages to sync up with the game audio and with what is happening in the game, which is actually really easy if I'm in one of those missions with an ally who talks a lot, because otherwise I have to do something. Otherwise I have to find some part of the video in order to sync up the audio to, which sometimes doesn't work. And I just know that if I don't do it exactly right, there will of course be someone out there who notices and tells everybody. So everybody will be like, oh yeah, the audio is desynced. The audio is desynced, even though I'd watched it myself and it was synced up fine enough for me. This only takes a couple of seconds to change the syncing of the audio. Ah, so dry in here. Ah! Okay. Where are we going around here now? Let's try up here. With the shotgun, of course, because shotgun is useful. Ah, sweet, I made it! I was not expecting that. And right, left, B, da, and da. And the follower is about to die, but I'm also about to finish up this here stronghold. So, you will hear me next time.
So this guy's the mouthpiece for the Colombians, huh?
Yup.
And he's in town.
Yup.
Interesting.
We've taken out one of the Carnales' legs. We smoked this guy, and they're crippled for good.
Yeah, and so are we. We kill Orejuela, and the Colombians will be all up our ass. Let's figure out what his game is first, and then we'll decide what to do. You know where he's at?
Yeah, well, I'd start with the strip clubs.
Cool. All right, man. Let's go buy this drug lord a lap dance.
Okay. Take the second.
Right, let's go swing by the strip club and wait to see who shows up.
Last time I started talking and...
When we get to Manuel, just let me do all the talking, alright? I'd hate for us to fuck things up with the Colombians because you said some crazy shit that pisses them off.
Don't worry there, man. This is not a final mission. The player character does not get a chance to talk. So...
With Hector taken out, his brother Angelo is probably calling the shots. Lucky for us, he doesn't have his shit together. It'll probably take him a while before he's got the crew organized enough to make a move on us.
I cannot wait until after I've beaten this game and can start doing Saints Row 2 and then... Actually, Saints Row the 3rd is the one I'm really looking forward to. You wanna know why? Because you can fly planes and stuff and
when
carry...
Angelo finally steps, he's gonna send Victor to do the job. Now, I know you think you're all badass and everything, but trust me, Victor ain't no joke. You run into that asshole, you better make sure you got some serious back.
And you can carry people in those planes. And so, going from one end of the town all the way to the other, I'm feeling lightheaded, is a lot easier when you can fly. In Saints Row 2, there's a couple of different things you can fly. There's actually, I believe, a UFO, but that might only be able to get through cheats or whatever. But yeah, you can like fly and stuff, and that makes going from port. Yes, as I mentioned, flying road. Why don't you just disappear like that? Oh yeah, you can fly. The highway disappears. The cars keep moving. So it might be because of the game, might be because of the system. Might be because it's one of those things in the game that I haven't been updating, because I don't want to update my Let's Play games. So, I think that I should take like this little itty-bitty upgrade, especially if it gets rid of the road and car disappearing issues. Though sometimes the car disappearing issues are useful, like driving really, really fast, and as you can't avoid the car in front of you.
Okay, let's sit tight. Manuel should be here soon.
And it just simply disappears.
¡Nadie cruce los canales!
Fuck the Colombian, we gotta get out of here.
So, here's something interesting. This is the toughest car that we have faced up against. And for it being so tough, it is also surprisingly agile as well. But here's one little fun fact about it. The driver is invincible. He cannot be... This is the mission. He cannot be killed because of plot. He has special plot significance which makes him indestructible. Okay, and also... That is not going so well. Let's get out of here and limo time.
What the hell?
Driving the limo, I call shotgun. And so, if I hadn't have used up 2 rockets to destroy his car, then they would still be chasing after us and it would be really, really tough. Well, it only makes sense to believe that. But since I destroyed the car, he would have to chase us on foot, which as you can tell, he isn't really doing. And I almost knocked that car off the highway while using a limo. That's something that would be really, really interesting, seeing a street chase or whatever. Or, you know, like a police chase or a street race, where someone is in a limo. Do they have any racing games where you get to play it, where you get to drive a limo? Because that would be pretty, and disappearing car. That would be pretty sweet to see. And cop car. Cop limo. Ugh. But I have the feeling that someone has probably already done that. Taken... See? Convenient! Taken all the different kinds of cars and made like limo versions of them. And just as I had thought... So now, we just basically have to make it there. It'll take $300, but it'll mean that we can complete the rest of this mission with impunity, or so it should be believed. Now come on, and... boom.
Anything can be forgiven if the price is right.
And so, let us just see what we have to drive here. Ooh, 4 headlights. That does not actually represent anything of how good a car is, but this is a limo. And when seeing that in... So, I always hoped that in probably more like Saints Row 2 or Saints Row 3, that you could recruit more than just 3 homies at a time. And because like in San Andreas you can recruit 7 at a time, but you all have to be in the same vehicle. In Saints Row, you can all drive different vehicles, so you can be in a motorbike, and you can take out your like custom-built awesome cars for your homies to drive.
Nice driving. You saved our ass.